line, cross it, no looking back. We school the opposition, run a different track. Trading secrets, specialized, unseen hits. From high-rise towers down to concrete pits. Need sharp eyes, steady hands, minds that lead. Every mission done, every warning heed. Legend stands tall, watch us on the block. Midnight oil burns, with the clocks tick-tock.
We take the outcast, broken to be betrayed. And shadow smokers nets get repaid.
Move blood, step correct, are you ready for the test? Wanna vibe, get the best, put that hustle in your chest. Smoker's cold, we don't break, bend or run. From night's first breath, till we see the sun.
If you got that fire, if you got that grit, sign your soul to the shadow, smokers legit. This ain't no game, this power movement. Show respect, show skill, that's your improvement.
Yeah, shadow smokers. That's the brand. Understand. Young blood. Stand up and be the hand.
The cap and strike the match. Watch the flame dance slow. The world is rushing past the glass, but in here we take it slow. Leave the noise out on the street. Hang your coat and stay. 40 minutes, maybe 2 hours, to wash the day away. Just the crackle of the leaf, the orange glowing rain. It's the quiet kind of melody that only patience sings. It's a slow burn, the long draw, the drift of gray and white, sinking into leather chairs, deep into the night, with a glass of amber liquid, creating circles on the wood. Yeah, we're trading time for flavor, and it's understood. It ain't about the hurry, it ain't about the haste. It's just the art of stopping time in a smoky kind of maze. No titles in the lounge, friend, just the ash you keep. A CEO or a working man, the conversation's deep. We talk of cedar, talk of spice, of years inside the box, the way the flavors marry.
Hey guys, Tony Soy Assassin. Welcome to today's Smokers Panel Live. Running a little late today. Looking at a few stuff, and then respond to some messages, and next thing you know, I'm like a few minutes late. So let's get ready to have a smoke, have a chat. Something like at one point I thought today wasn't even Wednesday, and it's still possible that today's not Wednesday. I just like have it in my head that maybe it is, but it's not. It's very possible. Okay, very possible. Anyway, so Today I'm gonna smoke this Liga Privada number 9 box pressed. Box pressed. Obviously this one was from Corona in Florida, and they have this exclusive box press thing. And when I first smoked it, I wasn't impressed. Right, I was not very impressed. So I was like, you know what? I will pick a date and revisit or something like that, and then we'll find out. So let me light that up while we wait for the guests if they gotta come out there. Today is kind of nasty outside. I don't know if their place is nasty outside, but it's nasty outside. Cut it. Ooh. Ooh, okay. Now usually I don't worry about like box press cigars not have a good draw, because usually they do. But sometimes when I cut it through, it doesn't cut smoothly. That's when I worry. That's when I worry about it. All right, lighter. Do 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 do. Ooh. Ugh. Okay. Kind of tastes nasty there a little bit. Wow, that's really bitter. All right. Turn this light on too. A little bit dark today. All right. So, for most of you know, I went to vacation in Florida. It was fun. It was tiring, but I'm back. So I missed Saturday's show, and today I'm back on to chat about a few things, and let me talk about my experience in terms of like going to hang out in another state and try to get cigars. Do your research before you go to a different state to buy cigars, because a lot of time one different location could really change something. So I went to Corona and I went to CI. All right. Corona was very, very lively. Packed. That place is packed. YouTube volume really low. Is it still low? I can jack it up a little bit. Is it still low? I can jack it up a little bit. That's pretty high already. So let me know. Might be you just had to turn on your side, but maybe. That's a maybe. All right. So I went to Corona. It was really packed. It was a lot of places, a lot of selection of cigars. And it was good. But like I went to CI, and the CI is supposedly, CI. CI has a lot of cigar, but when I go there, they don't have a lot of cigar. They have a lot of common heritage cigars, and I'm not saying that they're bad, but like when I walk in there, it's quite hard to find something that I want to get. It's quite hard to find cigars that I would like to buy in bulk, right? Because ultimately, I think I went to. So when I was in Corona, I think I bought about three boxes of cigars. All right, in total, I think I bought 3 boxes of cigars. And when I go to CI, I bought like 3 or 4 sticks. Actually, no, I didn't even buy 3 or 4. Yeah, I did buy 3 or 4 sticks. I think I buy 3 or 4 sticks plus a small pack. It was just nothing I want in there. So do your research, because like if I only go to CI, this trip will be very, very disappointing. Because I didn't. I went to Corona, which is like, usually where I find my stuff anyway. One of the place. And so when I went there, there's a lot of stuff that I want to. Now some of the price are kind of ridiculous, because I saw a few opuses there, and they are like 150% more than MSRP. Now they're saying that the MSRP is only for like half wheel, to tell people so that they think it's low and they can afford it and go buy it. Well, that's the thing, right? If you think that's a advertising ploy and that you can, like, there is no way to get at that price, or like the manufacturer doesn't allow you to sell at that price, that wouldn't be the MSRP. Because there was no point to give somebody a affordable price, and then you jack up the price to the point that they can't afford, because in the end they still can't afford it. So ultimately I didn't get any opus, because I'm not that big of a fan. I'm not that big of a fan where I go like, you know what, it's worth for me to pay 200% of the MSRP. And it's not their fault. I mean, I'm pretty sure some stores, they have there's a very limited opportunity to earn some crazy money over some certain cigars. So that was not worth it. I did buy the Davidoff Corona cigar thingy that they have, which is like $400 something. I can't remember exactly how much. 400 maybe, and 400 something, I think. And that's already not worth it. But at the same time, only they have it. And I figure I'm there already, I might as well. So I did get that. Kenny, is my volume better now? Because you didn't say anything, so I don't know if it's better. Let me see if I can find. I got a Florida Sun-Grown Corona, and the Davidoff that I'm talking about is this one, Davidoff. So yeah, I think I did get more than 3 boxes, but yeah, let's say 3 boxes. So this is the expensive one, box number 932. This one, and I get a box of the Fuente Queen Bee, and the reason I bought a Queen Bee is because hold on, because one of my students likes to smoke that. So, just wanted to have it available for him. And every Friday, I can smoke every Friday, it will be fine. Right? So, I got that. I feel like the back of my nose is so dry because I had an allergy and I was outside cleaning the stupid tree seeds. And it's just weird. It just feels weird. All right? So, we had that. But not much watching TV, listening with phone, that volume. Better, but both are YouTube. Not too sure what that means. Test. Yeah, it's yellow on my side, so I don't know if anything is bogging down the volume. But I don't think there is. I set the volume to the same point, so the volume's still not right. You sure it's not you? It's me? I don't know. I need another person to tell me whether or not the volume is not correct. Anybody else says the volume is not correct? It's not loud enough? Somebody? I don't understand, bro. I don't understand. I don't get that choice. You know that. I don't get that choice. So, but hey, if you're on Discord, give out that notification, bro. Martin, if If you're on Discord, Discord gives that notification. That sounds fine. All right, there we go. So, Kenny, that's your phone. That's not correct. All right. So, I guess I can do that. Okay. So those people who knows that for a while I did not release any videos, and because I got slapped with the warning and stuff like that, I didn't have any videos. But I do have a lot of back. I sound like I always do. Yes. I do have a lot of backlog of videos, and some of them, like, I just never went back to finish it. Some of them, like, I just smoke and I'm missing some video, whatever. Maybe like a detailed shot of the cigar or whatnot. I decided to just, those are not good enough for YouTube or not interesting enough. I put it on the Patreon. So if you are a Patreon subscriber, you'll start seeing video coming up probably every Friday or so. Those videos, the old videos, some of the other videos that I used to have, or there were a few videos that were removed by YouTube because they didn't think it's qualified to be on YouTube, is now on Patreon. Okay, so if you go to our Patreon page, it's there. Because I had to find a place to put it. So now it's there. Okay. Yeah, I think that's the proper way to say it. It's because they are kind of incomplete, or they're just so old and not relevant. For example, the Rubicon, I put it on YouTube one time already, and it got removed by YouTube. YouTube didn't like it, so I put it on there. Okay. All right, so I bought those boxes of cigars, and when I went to CI, I could not find much thing to that. I bought like some cigarillos, and probably 1 or 2 sticks to smoke. That was pretty much it. I just that once you smoke for a certain amount of time, certain cigars just irrelevant. It's not anybody's fault, It's just that you gotta know what you're looking for. You gotta know what kind of cigar you're looking for, what kind of cigar you want to smoke, and unfortunately, I'm the kind of that guy that is constantly looking for something new. And if it's something old, I probably have some of already. And then, like, usually I don't pick up stuff that I already have. And that tends to be the issue where I cannot find things I want to buy in CI. So when you go to a different state, do your research. The best way to do it is kind of like Google it and get that image from the local store and just kind of see what they have in the wall. And usually what they have in the wall can kind of tell you what they have. Not everything, but at least to see whether or not it's closer to what you're looking, like very boutique-y or very heritage, So, what, like, why is Val in the grass? I'm seeing Val in the grass. I'm not sure what he's doing. Val, are you mowing the grass or something today? I don't know. So, we have that. I came back. So the point of okay. So when I went to Florida, it was because Raul had find a deal to be at the Universal. Went to Universal. Universal was very tiring. If anybody want to go to Universal as a 40-year-old man, I really highly suggest against that. It's not a good thing. It's not a good thing. It's so tiring. Did I have fun? Yeah. But did I suffer? Yeah. Now I think back, because I'm surprised I didn't die. Because it was so painful. At the end of it, every step I take, every move I make, I don't miss anybody, but it hurts. It hurts. Every step, it hurts. I ended up buying another pair of shoes just so that I can continue the next day. I bought 2 pair of shoes when I was in Florida, just so that I can choose which one I'm gonna wear later that night, because like my foot was dying. I don't know how you guys do it. Some people are just active, but for me, I just can't. So I have all this fun. At nighttime, we try to I'm definitely out of shape. I'm definitely out of shape. But it's not just out of shape. If you think about how much distance you had to walk through 2 parks in 7 hours, that's a lot of walking. That's a lot. So first half of the day we went to walk outlets. Second half of the day we walk until like 12 midnight. You think about it, that's a lot of walking. I don't know about you, but I think that's a lot of walking. So if you judge your day by 10,000 steps, I think I went way beyond, above and beyond, above and beyond. Okay. All right, here he goes. And let me get Val in here. Hey Val.
Wow. I made it.
Wow. Why is your screen so? Hold on. Let me reduce this. There we go. Oh shoot, where is that thing? Hey Val, I have a hat that I made. I want to see your opinion on it. Can I go wear it? I'll be right back. Val, you still there? Val?
Yeah, I'm here. I can hear. You know what? I hear an animal out here. I gotta go. I don't know if
Uh
you can hear it in
oh.
my.
Uh oh.
I don't know if you can hear it in the background.
I cannot hear it. You want to go check? You sure you want to check? That's a question. Do you want to
I'm gonna
check?
Yeah, I'm gonna check it out. I'll be right back. Hold on.
Wow. 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 I think I'll go grab the hat. I'll be right back. 2 seconds.
All right, I'm back. I apologize for that, but I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you. I believe, and this has been happening every night around anywhere between 8 and 8:15 p.m. I have some kind of animal. I think it's a bird. Okay, I think it's a bird. And this is a bird that out of all the years that I've been here, this is the first time I've heard this bird at nighttime. And when I heard it, I really first thought I was hearing large frogs. Okay, with whatever sounds the frogs made. I swear to God, I thought it was a frog. But I kept hearing it every day. Once the weather started to get warmer. Again, this is the first year that I've heard this bird at this time of the season since I've lived where I'm at right now, over 20 years. And when I heard it, I'm thinking, oh, these are frogs. Brr, brr, brr. I see, yeah, those are frogs. They're talking to each other, right? They're sending signals out or something. Sending their romantic signals out, getting the pheromones out there. But I'm listening, and there's 3 distinct different pitches. So that's what makes me think there it goes again.
I can't hear it at all. I cannot hear it at all. I don't know, like
It sounds like. Now look at, there's 3 sounds of that. There it is. It's answering me.
yeah, I don't think anybody can hear it.
Now, here, and this is why I think it's a bird. and why I think there's more than one, because there's 3 different pitch levels, and it's not like the bird sounds, sometimes they overlap at the very end, which leads me to believe there was more than one. First, I thought it was one,
Okay.
giving out a high pitch, a medium pitch, then a low pitch. And then I noticed, well, wait a minute, there's more than one, because as soon as it's starting to finish this sound, the next one comes up. And then all of a sudden I heard a third one. Now there's 3 of them. Okay, and this has been going on for a couple of weeks now. And it starts when it starts to get dark. All right. So I hear it like it's right outside my tent. I've never seen it. I hear it, but I don't see it. Like I can see anyway, right? I got poor vision anyway. But then all of a sudden, I hear it right like it's outside my tent in front of me. Then I hear it like it's further away from me on my left. Then I hear another sound like it's further away from my right on my right side. Then I hear it in front of me again. So that leads me to believe there's 3 of them. And then all of a sudden, a new sound shows up yesterday.
Okay.
So these 3 animals, I think they're birds, because the sound is so crisp and sharp and loud in front of me, and when it decides to move, I can hear it to the left. I hear another one further to the left. I hear one to the right. So I'm thinking they're gliding around, landing, making their sound, getting up, flying, landing, making their little rotations. And then all of a sudden I hear a bird, a different, I'm thinking it's a bird, but I hear a new sound yesterday night. And it sounds like it's whistling. And I can't whistle, but it sounds like a whistle. These 3 birds make their sounds, and this 4th bird comes in and starts whistling. So now all I'm thinking is, shit, these birds got a pimp. Okay, I got 3 different bird sounds, and now I got this 4th bird sound that sounds like a whistle.
Well, is that a good thing or a bad thing? How about that? Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
I swear. And so here's what I started thinking last night. And I was telling my wife about this. I said, you notice those sounds? She goes, yeah, I thought those were frogs. I said, no, those are not frogs. Those are not frogs. I said, listen really close. Listen really close. And she's hearing them. I said, you hear the 3 different sounds? She goes, no, not really. I said, you got to pay attention. Well, anyway, I started thinking about a movie.
What movie?
Jurassic Park.
What?
Jurassic Park.
Why?
Jurassic World 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many Jurassic Worlds there are? I started thinking about prehistoric birds. That's what I started thinking about.
I'm pretty sure prehistoric bird doesn't whistle.
Well, they make a sound, and yeah, look at it. They make a sound, and they probably don't whistle, but it may sound like a whistle.
Okay.
Those,
All right, so Val, what do you think about this hat?
all right, hold on a minute. Oh, it's nice. I like that you got the white and it stands out, and then you got the red lettering in the middle, and it brings the red lettering out. Because if you just had the red lettering, it kind of blends in a little bit into the color of the hat.
Mm-hmm.
But the white makes it pop. The white brings that red out. and it blends into the hat. Well,
why
it
if it's not white? Why if it's not white?
As long as it doesn't blend into the background.
How about this one?
I think if it was black, I think it would blend in. Yeah.
How about this one?
Uh, uh, see now on that hat there, I can see the red letters and the other letters, and it's my vision. I'm sure the letters are there. Oh yeah, and that's a green bill.
It's a green hat.
But the green hat. See now, what I see come out more is the green bill.
So I don't know if you like this because it's green, but since it's green,
Oh yeah, you know why? I would call it if you know people in that do that run that run jog run whatever they would wear that and use it as a high visibility hat so you can be seen. High
okay.
vis hat. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
yeah.
I was just trying to see how their hat is, and it turns out the hat is very low compared to like the typical hat we make. But I figure some people could use it, so I'll send them out. They'll definitely need a high visibility hat because people can't see him.
Yeah. I tell you what, that it's man, I tell you, the animal is right here. It sounds like it's right out in front of my tent again.
Val, let them be. Let animal be animals. You need to let them be. I think what happened is you're getting paranoid about animal because you're smoking a Tyson cigar. Stop smoking a Gurkha.
Man,
Leave it be. It's just bird.
man, it might be one of those miniature pterodactyls.
That's okay. You're smoking a Gurkha. They're not gonna go near you. They're not gonna go near you because you're smoking a Gurkha.
They may want my Gurkha. What you talking about?
I'll be very surprised if any animal would like to have a Gurkha, especially the Tyson one. Especially the Tyson one. Well, you need to let it go.
Yeah, especially they want the Tyson one.
No,
What
no,
you
no, no,
talking
no, no,
about?
no. Has anybody in the chat room has ever had the Tyson cigar?
This is my first time smoking it, and I've had this cigar for like 5 months, 4 to 5 months at least.
Please don't tell me you bought it. Please tell me that somebody sent it to you.
It was gifted to me,
Thank you.
but I was intrigued with the box. The box looked nice.
I see. I was very intrigued with the box. I was gonna buy a box, and I ended up not buying a box.
So here, for me, here's the thing: if you are going to get a celebrity box,
Mm-hmm.
such as the Ray Lewis box, such as the Mike Tyson box, I hope that somewhere along the line that you have the opportunity to get it signed. For me, that's the only reason of collecting that type of box.
Like, what are the chances that you go out there, you met Tyson, and he's gonna sign your cigar for you?
He might be so surprised and astonished that he might pay you to sign it.
I don't think so.
Well, you're probably right, but I thought maybe I'd interject that.
Now, if you live in like the California area, maybe you're running to them somewhere in Rodeo Drive. But in majority other states,
Yeah, no, you're right. Probably not. But I think no, I think that if you're going to get a box like that, you have to go to the event where where that person is going to be, so you know when you buy that box that you're going to get it signed. Other than that, unless you really like that box and want to make it part of your wall art collection and hang up,
but like
okay.
Val, like for example, right? You got a box of Tyson. Let's say you got a box of Tyson. Are you
Okay.
leaving that box in your car?
No,
So, like, how will you know, like, oh, I'm gonna meet Tyson today?
I'm gonna have to.
Because the only way you can see them is in random encounter.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Because I don't. I mean, he might be in Las Vegas right now. He might be in Florida tomorrow. He might be back in California in 2 days after that. Who knows?
I honestly don't think he had the money to.
I'm just I'm just throwing. I'm just saying. But I know you're jealous. You're not smoking the cigar, Tony. That's why. That's
I'm
why you
so
brought it up.
jealous. I am
I know. I
so
know.
jealous. I don't even remember where my reviews of the 2.0 is at. Maybe I need to find it and put it on Patreon. I was like, if he wins, I have a reason to buy the 2.0 box because I did not like the cigar. If he didn't win, I have no reason to. And he really blotched that one. He screwed up that one. For sure. Right? But like, yeah, I was interested to see if anybody else smoked that cigar actually liked it because I haven't heard anybody that liked it.
Well, on the first light up, it was the tobacco taste. Initially, especially the very first puff, was a very sweet tobacco.
Okay.
But after that, very light wood.
You know,
But
it's
then
like it's like buying a fake Rolex.
that might be about it.
Initially, it's a beautiful watch. Then when you start wearing it for a little bit, you realize that doesn't tell time.
All right, here it is.
Yeah, I'm smoking this box press Liga Provider number 9. And I saw it because I was interested in seeing whether or not a box price was any better. And obviously, the store tried to sell it as if they were better. They're like, "Oh, it's different, it's better." And I was like, I haven't buy any Liga for that reason because they're not that good. And now I smoked it. I smoked one while I was in Florida, and it wasn't impressive. It was like, And I said, "Oh, I'll let it sit a couple of days." Now I'm smoking it. Still, Liga number 9 is not like Liga number 9 anymore. It's unfortunate. It's just not the same anymore.
And I think that. But isn't that the way cigars are?
No, I got to be honest with you. There are some cigars where we've been smoking for years. It has not gone bad. For example, Oliva V. It's always been the same. It's so iconically the same. Every single one of them. The same. Year after year, the same. And I think it's fair to say we smoked, for example, our EPC La Historia for years. Right? Can we say years? Yeah, we can say years. Years.
Yeah, we say years.
And year after year, still the same.
So when things like that happen, it makes me think that do they have so much of that tobacco that they're actually have stages of it and they're holding it back so they can make the next round for the next year and make the next round the year after to keep that.
No, you gotta tweak it every year, right? What I think is the person who's responsible in tweaking it every year are not the same people anymore. Right? If you know the tobacco so well, if you know the flavor of a specific cigar very well, and you smoke it every day, you can tell whether or not it's off. You don't have to tell whether or not it's exact. well, you can tell whether or not it's off, right? And if today's off, might be your pellet. You know, maybe you just had a bad day, whatever, or the temperature is bad, whatever. But if you do that day after day, every batch is smoke is off. Shouldn't you know it's off? The problem with that is if you change the person, and if the person's flavor is off, everything after that is off. Right? For example, if I, I have my palate, and Rick has his own palate. If I'm testing my cigar every day from the day of production, right? I know that's what I want. That's what I blend. That's what I want. All right, I smoke it every day. And all of a sudden say, you know what? I can't do that anymore. I'm too busy. I need to get somebody else to test and audit those blends. I put Rick on it. Rick's palate is totally different. He's gonna smoke it. He says, oh, it's fine. When it's off, but to him it's fine. Tastes fine. I taste the leather. I taste the oak. Fine. If he's off, the person he trained is gonna think that's normal. So the off became normal. And everybody from that point on is gonna keep going off. And I think that's what it is. Like once change hand, whatever, the blender is gone, right? So like the next person's like this. Liga lemon should taste like this, and then not this, and they changed it. And once you change it, it's off forever. Forever. It's too bad. Right? So like in this is why a lot of people, and correct me if I'm wrong, I think a lot of people like to do this as a family business, like the father and the son, and then they keep going down. It's because that they can properly carry the heritage, they understand the taste because they taste that forever since they are in this industry. They've been smelling that aroma from their daddy, right? So I know that smell. That's correct. Well, it's like, hey, there's something wrong with that. They train them when they were very young, not just somebody that came in and says, hey, I can blend. Oh, I know you can blend, but do you know what our flavor is like? Have you ever smoked Oliva? No, I have not, but I can blend. I just taste it. I know what it is. And then they taste it and they go, okay, no problem. And then when they go audit the next batch, they're like, nope, no problem. Good to go. When it's like maybe too blend, not enough pepper, whatever. Right? But I think the biggest issue is always in our memory. A good cigar makes a huge impact in your mind. Especially if you had a good cigar and you didn't smoke for a long time. You did not smoke that particular cigar for a long time. That cigar became like the unicorn cigar. All right? You're like, that cigar is the best cigar I've ever had. And then you smoke it 10 years later, like, I remember this to be better. Even if it's the same.
Well, we even say that about some cigars that we smoke in 2 or 3 months. Oh man, it doesn't taste like it the first time. But yeah, I you have a point there. I get it. Yeah.
Like I don't have that problem with, for example, Davidoff Signature 2000. Every time I smoke it, same thing. Same thing. And I smoke a lot of that. So to me, same thing. So even if let's say I was doing like 2 weeks worth of reviews, I was smoking all different kind of cigars, and I'm confident that I can go back and let up a Signature 2000 and go, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I can do that. I won't be like, something's wrong with this Davidoff. Doesn't taste right. That chance is very low. I mean, obviously, I can't do that to every cigar. But I think I have a handful of cigar I can actually say that. Like, if I was to smoke that cigar, I know I'm smoking that cigar.
Okay, since you mentioned that, the Davidoff line, and since the Kellners have now been separated from their brand for what, at least 4 years now?
Okay.
Have you noticed a difference from 4 years ago to now? with the
No,
signature series?
no. I don't think how involved Keltner is when it comes to production. And here's the thing, right? Like, I don't know how long Keltner has been working there, but Signature has been there for many, 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 many years.
Well, Senior Kellner has been there for over 30 something years, right?
Okay.
At the time that they separated. All right. And then I think his son went on. Well, they went to do their own thing.
Let me see.
I think.
Why don't I just look it up, right?
I think it's under the Kellner family cigars, and I think, and I could be wrong, but seldom am I wrong. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But I think that other brand, I think the Red Anchor falls under the Kellner umbrella.
Say that
And
again.
that Red Anchor is a good cigar too. I think.
I have not smoked it. I think I smoked one Red Anchor, but I don't think I liked it.
Oh, I think it's a good cigar. It's very, to me, it was very reminiscent of a Davidoff.
I did not find that. I did not find that to be. So Davidoff signature line was created by the founder Zeno Davidoff in collaboration with Dr. Ernest Schneider.
Yeah, Schneider was Schneider, Davidoff, and Kellner has to fall in there somewheres.
Let me see. Release. It was 1976. It was released.
Oh,
but
really?
at the time, it was released as a Cuban cigar.
Yeah, okay. And then they moved over to the Dominican Republic.
Right. It was reblended. I don't think it says when it was reblended. Didn't say when it was reblended.
But I'm sure at that time when they went to the DR, they took a lot of those seeds with them. Okay. You don't think so? You don't think so?
Davidoff did not own a farm. The reason they don't make a Cuban anymore is because the Cuban distributor, the distributor was screwing them over.
Oh.
So he's like, screw it. I will never sell. I will never make another Cuban cigar. So that was what it is. He did not have a farm. And that's why he partnered up with the farm, and the farm was making largely exclusive for them until recent years. I think like maybe 4 or 5 years ago they part ways.
Okay.
So there's a difference that they did not own a farm at the time, and they get a lot of their the brand are known to be Dominican and Honduras tobaccos. So. But they did not have their own farm. Which this is the funny part, right? A lot of people think that if you own a cigar company, you must have a farm, but majority of them don't. Especially if you're a boutique, you know majority of of them don't own a farm. They get distributed tobacco, and the problem with that is that distributed tobacco, there's only a handful of those, right? So. You might be surprised what you're smoking. A lot of time, a different brand, whatever. Oh, this is so good. It's probably from another brand that's heritage that you didn't think of. Like a lot of brands use Oliva tobacco. A lot of brands use AJ tobacco. You know. A lot of brands will use tobacco from the brand that you don't like. That's the thing, right? A lot of people will talk down on the brand or whatever, saying that the brand cigar is not good, whatever. But tobacco is from them. Surprisingly. In fact, a brand's tobacco, a brand cigar. Sometimes we might complain about construction or whatever. You'll be surprised. Sometimes the cigar is rolled by the company that you don't like.
Mm.
That's the funny part. Like people don't think about that, right? Like some people like, oh, that cigar is so cheap. I don't smoke that brand, whatever. But your cigar probably came from there. I will notice immediately. Oh, I noticed when Magic Toast no longer plug. It's amazing. Smoke hundreds of both of them over the years. You smoke hundreds of Magic Toast? Damn. I don't even think I smoke 100.
Yeah, I've only smoked that cigar a few times.
I think at best, over that many years, I probably smoked no more than 50 Magic Toast. No more than 50.
I don't. I want to say over 5 years. I don't think I've smoked it more than 7 or 8 times.
Oh, damn. That's a lot of Magic Toast. So yeah, like some people can tell, some people cannot tell. A lot of time, I don't know. Whenever I think of acid kind of flavor, like a acid earthy flavor, I think of AJ all the time. But like, that's just me. It could be just me. If I'm thinking about something that's less earthy, more sweet, more oaky, I think of Placencia. Just how. But I don't know. Jewish Day just really doesn't catch me anymore. Jewish Day just like, and this is one of the reasons why I don't go to like bong smokers, because I'll be smoking a bunch of cigars that I don't care for. I'm not saying that they're bad. I'm just saying that I'm not one of those that liked it.
Yeah, I mean, I think, I really think in that type of thing with like Jewish State event, it's when you go to the event, it's meeting the personalities that are there. That's number one. The brand owner hopefully is going to be there. The blender is going to be there. And then, of course, their cigar lines are going to be there. But then it's the other things that are part of it. It's the meeting of other people. It's the food that they have there. It's the drinks that they have there. It's the music that they have there. It's the other stations that they have there. Okay. Plus, the bundle of cigars you get, then the swag that you get with it.
Let me
And
ask you this.
I think that's a big draw. I think that's the big draw.
Let me ask you this, because I think this way. I don't think anybody else does. I do. Maybe you do. I do, and I'm gonna let this. I feel like if you smoke a certain cigar, you have a certain personality. I think that if you smoke a certain cigar a lot, like if your favorite cigar is a certain type, you have a certain personality. And I'm not saying that, or if you smoke this cigar, you must have a bad personality. It's just that you have a certain things that you like, certain things that you have to do. Your chat topics tend to be certain things that I don't feel I fit in. Oh, okay. Let's do this.
I mean, I get it, because if you're not like me, yeah, and I kind of feel the same way. If you're not into sports, and we're talking basketball, baseball, football, hockey, but I mean, of the sport, your city has that, that big team, or your area, right? You got the Boston Celtics, you got the Boston Bruins, you got the New England Patriots, so you of the sport, you've heard about it, you've read about it, you hear it on the radio, you hear it on the news clips during the sports section, so about it, but you don't know enough about it to say, man, that running back, David, whatever his name is, did you see that 20-yard run? Did you see how he juked that guy? And but if you don't watch the game all the time, you don't know who the player is. It's hard to get into that discussion to be part of it. Okay.
Okay. Let's play this. Just play with me, okay? Play with me a little bit. Entertain me a little bit, okay? And this is stereotype, purely stereotype. Do not put this against anybody else. Purely stereotype, okay? So let's say this person smokes a lot of opus. A lot of opus. All right? He likes opus. He likes very high-end cigars. He what kind of person do you think this guy is? Like, what kind of car he drive? What kind of watch he wears? Just start imagining it. Just okay. What kind of events he go to? What kind of thing he go on for vacation? All right. Don't say it yet. Now, think about this guy that only collects jewel estate. Love jewel estate. Buy nothing but jewel estate. What car does he drive? Watch does he watch? What kind of movie does he go to? What kind of vacation he goes to? Are they the same? I say they're polar opposite.
Yeah, I think you're right. They are probably totally opposite.
That's what I mean. Like, I feel like if I go to Bong Smoker, I will be like, I can't get into any of the conversation you guys talking about. Not saying that it's bad, I'm just not into it, right? People will be talking about riding the trucks, and maybe, it's more not to insult anybody, blue collar type, and a lot of things that they do, I can't do. Right? Is it fair to say that?
Yeah.
Is it fair to say that? Okay, if I go hang out with somebody that smokes Davidoff, smokes Opus, Fuente, and stuff like that, this guy is probably a banker. This probably wear white collar somewhat of some sort. We might have common conversations, right?
Yeah, I mean, if you're going based off the stereotypes, like you mentioned before.
All right. Michael said that's condescending and prejudice. That's not.
No,
because I don't think when I say I can't do the thing blue collar does, it's like I can't go to a theme park all day without dying. Right? They gotta say, oh, I camped over this place and we had a nice, cabin and then we had a fire pit, and I can't do that. I would love to do that. I just can't. I'll die. Like, there's no AC. I'll die in 2 seconds. Right? It's not that condescending. It's that I can't do it. Right? They're like, oh, we went to fishing. Like, I can't. Right? I just can't do it. They're like, we drove road trip from one, and like we tailgate. I can't tailgate. I can't even tail. I'm driving 50 miles an hour on the highway. Right? I'm saying that I don't fit that lifestyle. It's not that anything bad. I'm envy some of the people that can do that. Like when people like hang out on the beach, they can just lie down and enjoying the sun. I lie down, enjoy the sun, like I can't. Somebody put me in an AC, please.
Yeah.
Right? They're like, we enjoy this place and we hang out, the hotel was great. And I went to the hotel and I see there's no tub. I'm like, shit, there's no tub. It's just different lifestyle. I'm not saying that lifestyle is bad. I just like I can't fit in. Somebody go, oh yeah, we went to this place and we camped for like 2 weeks. We had a trailer. We just went over there. Like I never experienced that. I don't have a trailer. I don't like to drive that far. I'll fly there. Right?
Yeah.
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 Right? While they're talking about $300,000 truck, I'm like, I can talk about exotics, same price, but totally different kind of people driving it. Like, you know, a lot of people might think that blue collar don't make a lot of money. They make a lot. They have more tool than your house worth.
Mhm.
My neighbor in Lexington, he said, I don't have. Okay, he said, if you have any tool that you need, if I don't have one, that's because I have two. That's what he said. If you have any tools that you need, if I don't have one, that's because I have two.
Yeah.
I'm like, tool? I can't even find my 10 millimeter socket. It's just a different kind of type of people.
Mm-hmm.
And there's nothing wrong with that. You know, and people will spend some stupid money on Drew Estate, more than what I spend on Davidoff. And when I don't get offended because I say stupid money, because I can say I spent stupid money on Davidoff. But when I say stupid money, it just means that it's more than what you needed. I don't have that much tool. I just get the tool when I needed it. And that's the thing. And then when I wanted it the next time, I can't find it. The only tool that I can guarantee to find is actually this tweezer right here. Plier. That's it. I have trouble finding like screwdrivers. I don't know how many times you gotta see me. I have trouble finding a knife. So yeah, you know, I'm not saying it's not condescending in a way. I mean, people think that when I talk about certain class of people, it's condescending. It's not. It's not. I have no problem with people that are in any income range. In fact, I don't even like to talk about income range when I'm chatting with people. I like, Rick, do I ever talk about the income range when I talk to you?
No.
I don't like.
I
You know,
think
a lot of people
I'm
don't
the
even know
one
what
who
people do.
brings up. Yeah. If anything, I'm the one who brings it up.
Brings up what?
Income.
What?
The income.
I didn't hear Martin. Martin was like,
He
very
said
muted.
what? And then he said,
What are you
think of
talking about?
what? I hear
talking
Martin.
about stereotype about people who smoke certain cigars are a certain way. Their lifestyle is different. When you smoke a cigar that your lifestyle fits into, right? Like Martin, I was talking about, like, you know, if you smoke a lot of Drew Estate, you're one way. You're probably a blue collar, enjoy wildlife, that kind of stuff, right? And if you smoke a lot of Davidoff, you're somewhere like me at home. Right. It's just that, like, I'm talking about why I don't go to certain I don't go to events. I don't go to like bong smokers because I can't fit in. Majority of people in there are a certain way of lifestyle that I just
Tony,
don't
I don't
fit
think
in.
a cigar defines you.
The cigar don't define you, but you define the cigar. Your lifestyle have made you to have that certain choice of a certain cigar.
Who said that? Fucking Mike. Mike, I'm gay for you.
Like, you don't think so? You don't think so? I think that your lifestyle will make you choose certain things in life, right?
I mean, I guess.
Like, your lifestyle will make you choose certain beer that you drink. Your lifestyle will choose the bourbon that you drink. Your lifestyle will choose the cigar that you smoke. Your lifestyle will choose the car that you drive.
Well, let's take a step back on that last thing that you said. The car that you drive.
Okay.
This
Because
doesn't include you. You don't drive.
there you go.
Mm.
Because now I don't choose the car that I drive.
No, Val, you do. You choose not to drive because you can't. That's your lifestyle. Right? Your lifestyle is now people drive you around. So you don't need a car for yourself. Like, for example, if you live in New York City, most likely, because your lifestyle, you don't own a car.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm sure if you drive to work in New York City and you have to pay for parking at a at a parking lot. If it's like Chicago, you're better off taking public transportation.
Yep, it is like Chicago. Sometimes even way more worse because the population is bigger, so it will charge you like $80 for 30
But
minutes.
that's a lifestyle. That's a lifestyle. You choose where you live because that's your lifestyle. Right? You choose to live here because it was convenient for you to live your life. If you're somebody that I only get to go do grocery once a 3 months, then you can live something very far away, like there's no grocery store.
I got an idea, guys. Tony, this is for you. This is for you. And this includes you too, Martine and Rick, and I'll be added into it. Let's move to Alaska.
Fuck no.
I can't. I've been to Alaska. I cannot live there.
Let's move to Alaska.
Val, shut up.
And have a Shadow Smokers Legion community.
We have no fucking.
Wait.
No,
Alaska is not cigar friendly.
that's true. So that's out of the question.
You know, in fact, in Alaska, you'll have a lot of trouble to get a mail order Alaska. If you order a cigar from Alaska, okay, you're in Alaska, you order a cigar from Florida, you're not gonna get it for weeks. The
That's
mailman
okay.
sometimes only goes there once a month.
That's okay. It's something to look forward to.
No, fuck no.
So that's why
Bad
when you
idea.
head out there, that's why you head out
Bad
there.
idea.
You
Well,
got to head out there with
Val,
a 4-month supply.
you'll live just fine over there. I will live just fine there. Rick will just be fine there. However, Martin's gotta freeze his ass to death. His ass is gonna fall frozen down in the water.
Now he'll have to adapt and adjust and overcome.
Nope.
All
Fuck
right.
that shit.
Man, you can lift weights out there. You can lift weights.
There's plenty of ice you can live.
You can, yeah. You can lift those ice block weights.
Fight the bear. Hey, Richard.
Bear.
I can't. I went to Alaska. It's so minimal that it does not suit my lifestyle. Cool. Rachel's got to join us on Sunday. Good. All right. It will not suit my lifestyle. It just doesn't. My wife will leave me just so that she can go to near the closest
Yeah, that wouldn't
state
work for you.
that's not in middle of an island.
She ain't got no shopping up there.
My wife like, I'm gonna go shopping, and she never comes back. She will fly her way to Seattle and never touch an airplane again.
I see you become a Seahawk fan. That's all right.
She's not into sports either.
Right.
She's not into sports. So, you know, can't. Why Alaska? Of all the places, Alaska.
I just threw a state out. I just threw a state out there. That's nothing in particular. But I figured somewhere far, somewhere remote, somewhere cold, and that kind of stuff. Yeah, Alaska fit.
My wife, they asked me today, said, let's move to a place where it's constantly, what did she say, 50 degrees or something like that? And I say, you can move to Iceland. Probably is.
Why?
It's hot today. Today was humid and hot.
What's hot for you?
Huh? What's hot for me? 80 is hot for me.
No, that's perfect.
I think today was 88.
Dude, it's been like 90s and 100 this whole week.
Well, that's different because you're 90 during the day and 80 something during the night, correct?
I mean, look
yeah.
at Martine. Think about Michael Wells. He's at 110, 115 degrees a lot, and his nice day is probably 100.
Martin,
But
let me explain this to you.
okay.
Today,
It doesn't feel as hot.
Today during the day is 88 degrees. Right now we're at nighttime. Guess how cold it is right now.
75.
Today our low is 57.
God damn.
You think anybody's gonna get used to that 80-something degrees? No.
That's like our fall.
It's
Mm.
Massachusetts. If you don't like the weather, wait 5 minutes.
So that's what they say about Texas.
No, Texas don't have winter, so if I don't like any of the warm weather, I can keep waiting 5 minutes. It ain't gonna happen.
Whatever. I prefer heat. I just can't do no freaking cold bullshit.
Now, if I live majority of my life in a place that's hot, I probably get used to it. But I live in Massachusetts, majority of my life,
It was humid today, though.
right? Majority of my life is 80 degrees is hot, 100 degrees is hell, and 20 degrees is normal. More than half of our year is cold.
No, fuck, I can't do that.
But,
Yeah.
you know, I can't complain about that. The thing is that, Martin,
What?
when you are under 100-degree weather, the best you can do is strip down to your birthday suit.
You've said that before, but I'm okay with that.
But I can put as many clothes on as I want, and
I
I'll
don't
be
care.
warm.
No, I hate being cold. I'm okay being hot.
You don't have to be cold. Put on more
I
clothes.
sit in the sauna for fucking like 20 minutes every day. I'm okay with being hot.
I can't. Michael, what are you doing over there? You should not be over here. You should be over there.
Yeah, you should be up here on screen.
True.
Yeah, I can. Like I went to Florida and I was in the pool, even though I was in the hot tub and then go cold pool or hot tub and cold pool. But you know, Raul was making fun of me. It's like, if you feel hot, why do you go to hot tub? I was like, because hot tub feels like bath. I'm okay with bath water. Going to bed, surely. What is this? What is this? This is not the Michael I know.
How old are you, Michael?
He's probably got an early ride time.
Wow. I can't blame him.
Fuck that.
The past 2 days, I've been taking this thing called
What the hell?
Moon Brew,
I heard of Moon Brew.
Moonshine?
and that thing knocks me
Me
to
too.
sleep so quickly. It's ridiculous. And all that is just magnesium.
Yeah.
But I have eaten magnesium before. It's like it doesn't do anything. But I eat that, I was like, in like a 2 hour, like, oh, I need to go to sleep.
Well, there's different types of magnesium, though.
Still, it's not black magnesium or anything.
Yeah, like citrate and like glycerin and
Citrate,
Yeah.
okay. If you eat magnesium citrate, that's a laxative, guys.
all right, I gotta start taking that one. I didn't lose
Yeah.
weight.
Magnesium citrate is a laxative. It's actually people give you that before you have your
Your colonoscopy.
yes.
Yeah, no, I use mallet.
So
Magnesium mallet in the morning.
you're not supposed to eat that. It's laxative.
Mm-hmm.
Rick's like, no wonder I go to the bathroom so often every morning.
Yeah. And coffee, fiber.
Coffee? Fiber?
There are fiber coffees. I used to take them before.
Okay.
That's
That's different than coffee. Coffee itself has no fiber, guys.
Yeah,
Wait,
no,
that I know. Yeah. I drink all varieties of coffees, from the mushroom coffees to I've done the moon coffee.
Oh, I can't. Okay, I cannot let that go. Mushroom coffee is not coffee.
Yeah,
It's mushroom juice. It's mushroom
Yeah.
juice.
It's the mushroom coffee without the coffee.
Mushroom juice is not coffee. Yeah, I can't let that go. No. 2:30 a.m. start time. Damn, he's doing graveyard every day now.
What the hell?
Yeah, he's got those early morning runs.
Michael, don't you have a choice to work during the
Yeah.
daytime now?
Sounds like
No, I
Rick
don't
over
think
here
so.
with the early morning runs, taking that citrate magnesium.
Michael, when do you get off work?
Brian never stops.
Yeah, what time do you get off work, dude?
Driving days sucks. Why? Driving days rules. Good
Too much
visibility and stuff. Okay,
there's
there is traffic. I get
more
that.
traffic. Yeah.
There's traffic. I get that. But, you know, it's during the day.
I would think that if you're a driver, you would want to drive at night because there's no fucking traffic. You get where the fuck you need to go, and don't worry about traffic.
All right.
Yeah.
Michael
there's
gets
that-
off at 2. Okay, so he's like 12-hour shifts. 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Now, here's the thing, Michael. When you get off at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, why don't we see you online?
So what time does it go in? 2:30 a.m.
Yeah, 12-hour shifts.
Oh, fucking. Oh, I see. Damn.
Does truckers work on a 40-hour shift or no?
I don't think so.
I think
I
usually
think-
it's longer.
I thought it's time or mileage.
Yeah, I think it's by your load.
Yeah.
Because it's 109. You're always in the 100s.
Mm-hmm.
That never stops you.
No excuses.
Yeah, but let's be fair. Before Michael wasn't in the driving mode, the long distance driving stuff,
Mm-hmm.
he was doing a lot of yard work.
Yeah, I mean, I used to see Michael a lot at 9 p.m. and he's not sleeping by 9 p.m. Come on.
He's probably got a full gray beard now. Haven't seen him in a while.
Well, the last time I seen him, he's pretty much, I think 90% white here.
Yeah, I remember.
The big question is where is he doing his weekly reset? What's weekly reset? Like they got like a 2-day off kind of thing? Where in the world is Carmen Sandy? I mean, Michael Wells.
Mm-hmm.
First thing I thought about.
Martin, what are you smoking today?
I've got a house cigar. I think I bought this at
And
Denton's
Fuego.
Company. Denton Cigar Company.
10, okay.
Yeah.
34 hours after reset your hours for the week. Yeah, you got 34 hours a week and then it show up? Come on, man. Guys, help me out. Go him a little bit.
You see what happened?
You see what happened
34
was
hours. You could. There's a Saturday potentially, a Wednesday potentially.
Reset your app. So you only get a day and a half to reset?
Sounds about yeah.
Yeah, day and a half.
depends on my week. Monday to Friday this week, Sunday to Thursday next week. So day and a half. Okay, so Saturday. So Saturday, Michael, are you gonna be on?
Put him on spot. No, I'm gonna be in bed.
Somebody quick, look at Arizona's temperature for Saturday. Okay, Val, when you travel, do you look up the cigar shop based on cigar they sell, or do you look up cigar shop based on location?
I look at cigar shop on location.
Okay. So when you visit cigar shop, you don't care what they sell. You just go in there.
I just go in and see what they have.
Rick, what about you?
It,
I go based on location
Based on
at
location.
first, 'cause depending where I'm landing at,
What about
and
Martin?
then
What's the question?
The question is, when you travel, do you research the cigar shop based on what they carry, or based on where they are?
Neither. Just fucking show up.
You just fucking show up.
You guys tell me where we're going. I just fucking go.
No. When you travel on your
no,
own.
no. Look,
I mean,
no.
okay. So let's say this: when I was on my race thing for work, I would look up cigar lounges if that's what you're asking.
Right, but do you look it up based on what they sell to determine where you
No.
go, or do you look at the location?
Well, actually, yeah. I want to make sure I'm not going to a fucking head shop. I
Oh,
want to
yeah,
make sure
you want, yeah. You're looking for a lounge. You're not just looking for a shop where you can go and buy
Well, yeah,
cigars.
I mean,
but
I don't mind just a shop that sells cigars. I just don't want it to be a fucking head shop where they sell hookahs and all pipes and all this other
Well,
bullshit.
just don't go to any shop that says smoke shop. Any of the shops that says smoke shop is
Yeah.
not right.
yeah,
if it says vapes, hookahs, count them out.
you look for display saying cigars.
Yeah, because they
Cigar
have
lounge,
very
cigar
limited
shop.
stuff in there.
Hey,
Yeah,
look, guys,
sometimes they say cigars,
hold on.
and it's just like a little fucking wall.
Michael said he's gotta be on Saturday, so we're gonna hold him to that.
Oh, bullshit.
Screenshot it.
Bullshit.
Somebody
it on-
screenshot this. We're
hang it
gonna
up
hold
on the
him to
wall.
that.
Well,
Hang it
I
on the
won't be
wall.
able to- That's why I'm here today.
So let me tell you guys what I look. When I look at a cigar shop, I go into Google and look at the pictures, and I see their humidor. If the humidor has nothing that I will buy, I won't go.
No, I don't do that.
I mean, yeah, I mean, I don't hardcore sort. I just see the size of the humidor. So I'll just go on Google Maps and I'm just like, all right, cigar shops near me. And then I'll see, all right, there's 10. And I'll go, okay, which one is the closest 4? And if I see one that has like a cabinet for the cigar shop,
So
I'm
so
like,
you sort by
no.
location and then what they sell, not what they sell and then go like, I'll make that distance, I'll go there.
mine's just all the way around. I go factor the distance and then I'll look at pictures.
All right. How about Val? Val, you kind of stuck, I think.
I'm fucking easy.
I think Val's stuck. No,
Oh,
Val
yeah.
dropped.
I was asleep. No,
No,
I was
Val
asleep.
dropped because his hand's blurry. He's dropped.
No, I was asleep.
No, he dropped.
Look at his eyes.
He dropped.
his
You
eyes.
think you can hold your hand like that and fall asleep? Come on, man.
I was asleep.
No, he's dropped. He dropped.
Val, wake up.
He's not even breathing. See, I
Oh,
told
yeah.
I thought he was asleep, bro.
I was about leaning all the way and like,
I mean, he is getting old.
you. Michael said he'll go anywhere because sometimes the people are cool, but it can be some hidden gems. Well, that's the thing, right? If I'm gonna go to a lounge, for example, I told you guys I went to CI and there's barely anything I want. I have trouble finding a cigar to just even buy, so I can sit there and enjoy it.
Yeah.
yeah, when I went to Chicago, I looked up a few places, and like there was one that this is like the literal definition of hole in the wall. I had to go to like a back alley to find the door to get into it. So it was, they had legit alleys. I'm looking at the damn navigation, and it says I'm at the destination. I'm looking left, looking right, looking up, looking
Like
down.
fucking Volta.
I'm like, where? I don't see no cigar sign. And then where the alley is at, you see like additional signs, and it has like it has just the names of things, and it's show the
Look at
name
what
of
the
it.
Indian dude outside. The sculpture of Indian dude.
It didn't even have that. It was just like emergency flight stairs. So to go up emergency flights, and then
Bro, like that's like fucking Miami. You remember?
I mean, it was a decent
Miami, we
place?
didn't have trouble finding the shops.
Yeah, there was two where you walk through this like little shopping center alley thing, and you're like, oh, hey, look, there's a cigar shop right here. And then you go to another one, and you're like, oh, you got to go upstairs to the fucking cigar shop.
But it didn't give you trouble looking for it. You can find it.
Yeah,
You can
for me,
find it, but you're like, oh, I guess it's up here.
it took me like 15 minutes to find that place. When I found it, they had like a small selection. There was a few cool people there, but I'm like, yeah. I was like halfway into
here's
my
the thing.
cigar. I'm like,
You
all right,
mentioned
I'm
small
gonna go to the next
collection.
place.
Well, what did you buy?
I bought Byron and Atabay.
Oh, you snob.
Everything else they had, like when I go to these places, I want to find cigars that I can't find in Jersey.
That's
So
the
they
problem.
had
What kind of guy is he, Tony? If he doesn't smoke your steak, he goes and buys Byron.
So like, I already have access to EP Carrillo, Carrillo in New Jersey. I already have access to Padrones and all this kind of stuff.
You said it right the first time.
Dario, I know.
There you go.
But I'm like, okay, what is stuff I don't barely ever see in Jersey? And for some reason, all the Casa de Montecrestos, all the boutique shops, all the standard shops, I never barely ever see Byron's or Atabays.
Come to New Hampshire.
I mean, here too, there's not a lot of shops that carry Byron or Atabay.
Right? I had to find out whether or not they will have something, at least like one thing I would like. If I don't, I probably choose not to go there because I'll have trouble to even pick up a couple of cigars there just to support them. I'm surprised, because if I know, okay, for example, what would be a famous shop that you would love to go to? Okay, let's say this, Cigars Daily. Let's say we're in Arizona, right? And we're not in Phoenix, we're Tucson.
Okay.
And Cigars Daily is a short drive. It's like an hour drive. You'll still go.
Yeah.
Because chances are there's something you want to buy.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. The Casa de Montecresto by me is like 45 minutes.
Yeah.
And depending on the day, if you want to go in the afternoon, you're looking at traffic. You're potentially looking at an hour 20 just to get there.
Yeah. So that's the thing. You're sorting by what you can buy, not sorting by where it is.
Yeah, and it'll be worth it for me because endless selection, access to food, access to a bar, coffee shop. So it's like it's an all-in-one. It's worth that hour drive.
Michael just said CD is 2 and 3/4 drive. So yeah, I won't go to Tucson.
He's correcting you. Yeah,
Actually,
Tucson, I had to remember where Tucson was. It's down south.
Did you see the Monster Store lounge hood just opened? No, I have not. Now, obviously, I don't go to shop all that often because pretty much anything I buy will be online unless I'm going to store for any reason. So, but you can have a giant shop. I went to CI. They're a giant shop. The place is huge. However, I couldn't find anything to buy. I couldn't find it. Okay. Rick, when's the last time you buy Christoph?
That's true. You guys.
I have no idea.
I went to the shop, the entire wall. They have a whole wall of Christoph.
Okay.
Right? They have a lot of bundles. They have Christoph. They have some Room 101, but none of those, not even Johnny Tobacco Nut in there. So, you have to look at what they sell before you go in there. Because once you go in there, you got to be very disappointed. You drove all that way, let's say it's 20 minutes. It's not a long time.
I don't think I've never not bought a cigar at the lounge. Like, I always go in and find something.
I'm not saying that you can't buy those cigars. You can. But that's not what you're looking for. And you spend the time there, and it's kind of like you got to a situation where you have to.
But, I mean, I see what you mean. But, when I was up, I will walk a fucking store, and then I'll be like, there's nothing really jumping out at me. But then I'll do another loop, and I'll be like, okay, that looks good.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'll be looping after looping after looping and go like, you know what? I'll just grab something I will smoke, not what I want, but I will smoke.
I mean, yeah, that's kind of what I do. I'll grab something that I'll smoke.
Right? But that's not what, like when you travel, you already went that way. You want to make the most out of your time. You wouldn't want to go to a lounge where you had to buy something that you will smoke. You want to buy something that you want to find.
I don't overthink it. I just want to fucking get some cigars.
The thing is that I don't think Martin travels all that much. And he's not really picky.
Or
I'm not. I don't give a shit. Remember?
I was gonna say, or maybe it's because of the whole phrasing that is embedded. That's gonna be on his gravestone and everything. I don't give a
No,
fuck.
it's going to be tattooed somewhere on me here in the back.
No, Martin
the
does
next
give a shit.
maybe
Martin,
month
if
or
you
so.
travel and you have the choice between go to CI or Cigars Daily, which one did you go?
Oh, fucking Cigars Daily for sure.
So you do give a fuck.
Yeah, because I'd rather go there than CI.
Michael said that's why white palette matters. You can almost always find something. Yes, you can always find something. You can always find something. I'm pretty sure all of us can go to a random shop right now and pick a couple things that you'll smoke. At worst case scenario, get a couple Oliva. Right?
True.
But
Yeah,
it's
you
not
never
what
go
you
wrong
want.
with a Melanio.
Right? It's not what you want. That's the problem. It's
I
what
don't
you
know.
want versus what you can.
I don't see the big deal in it. I just fucking grab something.
It does matter, Martin. You
Not
spend
for
all
me.
your time, money, effort to get there, and then you couldn't find things that are different.
It's just about having a good time and relaxing. I don't
I'm
give a
talking
shit.
about you by yourself.
Yeah, go and fucking smoke a cigar and relax.
I would like to go to places where I can pick up a bunch of different things and go, oh, this trip is worth it. I found a lot of good stuff. Sit down and have a cigar.
I guess we're different.
Yeah, like I said, I'm in the middle. Like
You're in the
me
middle.
going to, I'm leaving Friday, so I'm curious if there is any. And I know there are particular cigars you can get from Aruba, because my uncle has a friend that constantly goes and he brings back, house blends from Aruba.
You can
They
get some
were,
things there too. I know a guy on the beach.
but they were kind of all right. They weren't horrible, but they were.
Fucking June bug landed on my
Damn.
computer.
What's with you and bugs, man? Jesus, leave it.
Huh?
Michael
But,
said, if I'm solo, it matters. If I'm with y'all, doesn't matter. Yeah, if I'm with a buddy, it doesn't matter where I go.
Yeah.
I'll pick up something just to smoke.
Mhm.
Because like chances are the conversation is gonna overtake the taste. I'm not gonna remember what I smoked.
Well,
But if you're solo, it does matter.
And it depends on the context. It's like with me when I work, there's times I'm not even focusing on what I'm truly smoking. So there's times where I'll grab whatever's in my humidor, let it be with a band or no band. I just have that how can I say this on Martine? Making fun of me. Damn it. You know how cigar smokers have that hand to mouth fixation? You just get, it's like you always gotta puff on something.
Muscle
It's
memory.
Yeah, it's like muscle memory. It's like people who chew on straws, people who they're constantly have to have like something in their hand, as in a toothpick or a
the
pen.
habit. Yeah, some sort of
Yeah.
habit.
I'm trying to word it better so you won't call me gay.
Because you have to have something in your mouth.
So it's
Hey,
like
it's okay. It's Gay Pride Month. or whatever the fuck
it is June. It is June.
Oh yeah, it's
But
not
it-
next week.
No, it's this whole month,
I just,
quote unquote. Even though it's supposed to be Men's Mental Awareness Month, but Sure.
I've always thought of it as men's mental health.
But yeah, I just have that muscle memory of, as I'm working, I have to have something to smoke, and it doesn't really matter to me. Even, like I'm solo when I work, so it's like.
But
if
knowing
I'm
that
like-
is, you know what's really funny is knowing that our conversation is gonna overtake the taste.
Mhm.
Every time when we sit down and have a conversation, when it's quiet, our first thing is, how's that cigar? and you're like,
True.
I didn't taste shit.
So okay, let me say this: if you're gonna get a cigar when you're with company, you don't want to get something that's going to be like really fucking good that you really want to like pick out the notes and shit in. You want to get something that it's going to be more of like a muscle memory, so something that you've already smoked before. But if you're smoking alone, that's when you pick up something a little better, so that you can kind of enjoy the cigar a little bit more, and that's your relax, chill out.
No, I don't know. When I go hang out with a friend, and if we go to a nice shop that has a lot of different things, we want to buy a lot of different things, and then we sit down and try a cigar that we never had before. And here's the thing, guys. We tried the first cigar we did in Florida was DTT, Steve Saka's Pauser. And that cigar's horrible. That
I remember that fucking
Raul couldn't finish the first third.
Damn.
I powered through second, third, and that was pretty much it. That was horrible cigar. I would like to know who likes it. That is a horrible cigar.
It'll be good, right?
Huh?
For me, that means it'll be good for me, right?
Yeah, you know, if I don't like it, Martin loves it.
What is the cigar called?
DTT, the Pauser. And that cigar wasn't cheap. It was like $20, $30.
Oh, shit. I'll think about it. Right.
So I bought one to try. It's like, you know, maybe I'll do I was like, maybe I'll do a review on it, and worst case scenario, I get to talk shit because I smoked it. So I smoked it, now I get to talk shit. That cigar is horrible. And I was like, you know, the guy who was selling it was talking about how like Steve Saka liked to make fun of things, satire, so he did that on purpose. I really don't think that you want to make a cigar celebrating your friend to make fun of it. Or do you?
Oh, is this that cigar that he did for that Hawaiian dude?
I don't know. It's his friend, Pauser. The first one was Dookie.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, he's on Instagram. I used to follow that guy. He's a big Drew Six smoker.
Again, that he also did it wrong.
I don't hear about that.
But you know, it is what it is. It is what it is, right? But yeah, I would recommend people, if you gotta travel and you gotta look for cigar lounges, first look for what you want to buy. Make sure they have things that you want to get. Then look how far it is. Is it doable? Now, if not, next one. Don't go to, I know that there's random places that's a hidden gym, hangout places, stuff like that, but that, you're talking about hanging out, right? You're talking about hanging out. And when you want to gamble like that, you might not have the best time. You know, when you're spending time, you're spending effort to get there, you might not have the best time.
I mean, when I went to Dominican Republic last year, like around like this, I think September time, that was the first thing me and my uncle did when we both landed. Was all right, we're in Punta Cana. What the hell shops are nearby? And since usually everything's in the middle to upper section of the island, we were in the very bottom right. A lot of lounges were like 20, 30 minutes out. And that's a lot for DR because the roads are not industrialized as it is here.
Oh my god!
So
if anybody know how buses work in DR?
So you're looking at dirt roads, potholes. No, not even potholes, pot craters. You're looking at just people with mopeds and
what do they call those? Fucking are they manholes? What do they call those things?
I mean,
big ass
craters
collapse in the road.
Hold on, guys.
Sinkholes.
Sinkholes. There you go.
Yes, Val.
Uh-oh.
You lost internet. What happened? Did the bird chew your internet?
I'm in a tornado watch.
Oh, you're in a tornado watch. All right, just be safe, man.
Oh my god.
A lot of lightning and thunder and starting to rain coming around me.
All right, just be safe. Hi somewhere.
Tell him to hide if he sees a little lady on a bike. And
The red shoes.
All right, man. I figured
in
you
the
dropped.
house.
All right.
And a dog named Toto.
All right. Be safe,
Yeah,
man.
dog named Toto.
All right. Bye.
Should especially hide if he sees a lion, a tin man, a scarecrow.
Yeah,
So they're on a tornado watch. There goes Val.
I thought he took a nap.
Wow. I didn't even know they were on tornado watch. So I thought he
Wow.
went to chase the bird
Mm-hmm.
because you never know. You never know.
But we did that. We did took that trek to find that cigar shop, and we,
DR cigar shop is so weird, guys.
yeah, it is.
I would just recommend you not to go.
Yeah, because we're by resorts, and usually resorts will have like
A cigar shop in the first floor. Yeah.
yeah,
They're
but they're
right?
they're very
Very, very
typical,
expensive. And then
very-
normal cigars.
yeah, very normal cigars. So you're looking at Carollos, you're looking at Ashtons, you're looking at
There's a lot of Fuentes there.
Fuentes, you're looking at what else you're looking into? Padrones, but they're like 2 to 3 times the normal price.
Yeah. They tax you hard there.
Yep.
They tax
If
you
you-
hard there.
If you go to an actual local shop, you won't see. You probably will see a Fuente, but you'll most likely see house or community local blends
Yeah.
of like their
But that's the
bands
thing,
are like
right? So the
17
local
cents.
blend, they'll charge you $30, $40 for it.
Mm-hmm.
And they're just standard puros.
And then their bands is like they went to a printer and they cut it out by
Yeah.
scissor, and then they just glued
They
it.
probably have like a die hammer it. Here you go. Here we go. Here we go.
Yep.
So
Some of them are good. I had a few good ones before, so can't say all of them are shit. But there's definitely a needle in the haystack.
I have not tasted a local in DR shop over there that is not a name brand that tastes good. Have not.
I had one in Punta Cana. It wasn't like, phenomenal. It kind of correlated to
No, you gotta ask this question. It's not like whether or not the cigar was good enough taste. It's the cigar worth $40.
Mm.
I got a discount because I kind of
Well,
called out
then-
his.
All
No,
right,
I called out his fake Cubans. He's like,
That's
I'll
different.
give you a good deal if you just don't tell anybody I have fake Cubans. I'm like,
That's different. That's a complete different story. Right? You got like average tourists going over there. You got to find cigar $10, $20, $30, $40. And I would just say $10 is probably that $5 cigar range. And
Mhm.
$40 is probably a $15 cigar range taste. If at that. If at
Yeah.
that. And they are super wet.
yeah, true.
Well, yeah, it's DR.
The
Yeah.
humidity is so
But
high
it-
there, it's super wet.
Every day is like 82% humidity.
All right. And anything in the humidor is moldy. Don't even look at it.
Mhm.
If it's in the humidor, don't even look at it. If you open the door and they have it on the wall, those you can smoke. If you open the door, it's in the humidor, don't even bother. Those are like moldy. All right. That's DR. So if you gotta go to DR, bring your own cigar, number one.
Yes.
If you're gonna get a cigar, go to one of the tour from one of the factory and just buy from the factory.
I mean, the only way you could get away with it again if you're like Caribbean. So it's like that's how you kind of get deals. They usually help each other out. So
Well, the problem with the Caribbean is that there's a lot of faux shit. So, like, I wouldn't try, and they do charge you quite a bit too for what it is.
Mhm.
Don't ever buy cigar from a cruise.
yes,
Once you get off the cruise, don't ever buy a cigar from a shop that looks like nothing. Because they rob you. They rob you.
Mhm.
Now, I buy it back just so I can give it away. But man, I smoke one myself. Like, I never want to smoke this again.
Mhm.
It's not good. One of the cigars from DR I have is just literally out on my bookshelf. And I'm waiting for that thing to dry. It's still not dry.
Oh shit! Okay.
It's horrible. So yeah, if you gotta go to. All right, I think people. If you work it. All right.
Oh, fucker.
What the hell?
June bug.
Dude, it's like, it's a fucking June bug.
All right. If you have a cigar business in a country that makes cigar, there's a reason why it became a name brand. How about that? There's a reason why it became a name brand. All right, let me say that again. If you own a cigar business in a country that makes cigar, famous for cigar, there's a reason why you became a name brand. If you're not a name brand, there's a reason too.
True.
Okay. And here's the thing: you can go to non-name brand, they still have a shitload of cigar there.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like I can't produce that much. Yes, you can. The reason that they didn't become name brand is because most people, after they smoked one time, they will never smoke that again. So just think about that. Why we buy name brand? Well, I won't even say name brand. Why do we buy brands that we recognize? It's because there's a reason why they became a name that you recognize, because their cigars have the name to back it up.
Yeah. It's like the cigar that I smoke. In my infancy, I moved a lot towards the first 20 year because it was like a watered down version of like Padrones. It had the chocolate, it had the espresso notes that I liked, but it wasn't as flavorful as in Padron or Late Hour. You get those dominant notes from those quality cigars. Yirao was more cost efficient, but it was more watered down. The cigar I had in DR was a watered down version of the Yirao. So you already have a cigar that was already watered down. This one was like submerged.
Like for the price that you can buy over there, you can go to their tax-free shop in the airport and buy Opus.
Yeah.
$40 cigar, you can go to the shop. You can go to the tax-free shop like in the airport and buy Opus.
Yeah. In the duty free area, there were the one Putacana, they had Opuses, they had Cubans, they had a lot of
they have
Fuentes.
plenty. They are so proud of the Fuentes over there.
Yeah.
You'll be able to buy any Fuente you want.
Yeah, they had the big statue of Fuente right in the middle.
Yeah.
Of the two middle tables. They have the walls that have boxes. Then their middle shelves are all Fuente related stuff with Fuente's statue, the one with the red shirt, holding a cigar or whatever.
So I would say, hey, think about that. Before you buy something, you're like, that's $40. That's an Opus. Or two. Well, whole can. Like one of these can worth of Opus. So I would say, think about that before you buy them. Like, I get you go to a different country, you want to try their cigars. If you don't, you're not missing a lot. It's the same. Let's just think about that. It's still DR tobacco. You're not missing a lot. You're not missing a lot. If it's that good, you'll hear about it.
Yeah.
Right? If it's that good, I don't care what country you're in, you'll hear about it. Oh, maybe not certain, but majority of developed country, you'll hear about it if you smoke cigar. Right? There's a lot of cigar that we heard of that's really good that we can never find it. Never heard of it or whatever. But that's the thing. If it's good enough, you'll hear about it. One thing, Rich will probably get a kick on this. The father and son from Perdomo, I did not find that when I went to Florida.
Wow.
Yeah, they have a lot of Perdomos there, but I didn't see the father and son one.
Does they have a new cigar father and son?
They have a lot of new cigars.
I don't follow Perdomo, so.
We even find the Triumph was there.
Okay.
Yeah, they have boxes of Triumphs there.
Wow.
Never heard of it.
They probably have about 6 or 7 new releases from the PCA that was there. So they do have cigars there. They just didn't have. I don't know. Not for me. Not for me. So I need to light up another one for 10 minutes. Let me light up another one for 10 minutes. For those people that wasn't here in the beginning, I am putting out some of the old videos that I never released, or old video that was not complete, reviews and stuff like that on Patreon. So if you search on Patreon, Shadow Smoke Legion, you'll be able to find it. Some of those videos that YouTube did not allow me to put, or YouTube removed it, or whatnot, is there. Alrighty. So Espinosa this Sunday. Saturday, I'm hoping to show you guys some new cigars. So make sure to tune in on Saturday because you get to see Michael.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. You get to see Michael, the little guy. I don't know if you have anything to promote, but yeah, then you get to see the little guy. What else is on Sunday? Saturday. Saturday, some new. Hopefully, I get to show that. Hopefully, I have some plans. But hopefully, I get to show it.
I mean, I'm happy I'm leaving Friday because Saturday is when FIFA starts in Jersey. I'm like 2 cities away from it, and I already started to see a lot of traffic because people are arriving.
I think today they are in Boston.
Yeah, I believe so.
Everybody's in Dallas. There's a shit ton of fucking traffic over there.
I think today they are in Boston. I heard that they were dying from the heat. But
wait till they get to fucking Dallas.
Mm-hmm.
They probably automatically forfeit from the heat. Actually, no. Didn't they have FIFA in like Mexico and stuff like that? Those are super hot too.
Not really. I mean, if it's in Mexico City, it's a higher elevation than.
Wait,
Dallas.
it wasn't Mexico. It was Brazil.
Brazil's below the equator, so it kind of.
That was in like the 90s, early 2000s.
That's still hot. Doesn't change what year it is. Still hot.
I mean, yeah, Brazil has good weather. I don't think it gets too bad. It's just the closer you are to the equator, and I think
if
Brazil.
I look it up. If I
Okay.
look it up.
Anyway, first game
FIFA
tomorrow.
hosted cities. Yeah, they did in Mexico, Mexico City, Monterrey, Guadalajara.
Guadalajara.
They have in Canada, Toronto, Vancouver. Those 2 places are pretty cold.
That's chilly. Yeah, that's chilly.
Did you hear what they're going to do with Iran?
Say it again.
Did you hear what they're going to do with Iran?
Marathon?
No. Iran.
Yeah, if they ran, it's probably marathon. No, I did not hear about Iran. What's up?
So they're basically only allowed to come into the States the day before their game, and then that they have to leave that same day after the game.
Is that even possible?
Yeah, I mean that's what they're doing.
So you got to fly in and fly out the same day? We have enough flight for that?
You can fly in the day before so they can practice, but the day of the game they have to leave that same day.
After the game is done, they got to board and
You're
go.
talking about
go
the
back.
players.
Yeah, the players have to go back to Mexico, like they're holding in Mexico.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Because of the war.
Well, here's the thing. I don't expect them to win anyway.
I mean, they're not a bad team, if I remember correctly.
I think this year is about Argentina and whatever.
Last FIFA, I think they were in like the not semifinals, but what's the other one?
I don't watch soccer, so
I watch FIFA. I don't watch soccer. I watch FIFA.
well, that's the thing. Like you would think that if they ran, they're pretty good at it. Sorry. Yeah, I'm just being American here a little bit.
Yeah.
It's better than the other country, Iraq, because I walk.
Yep.
I did not pay any attention to who's winning, who's not. So
I mean, neither. I just
wasn't
know-
who was that company that ran like I think it was EPC. You get to choose which team wins or whatever. If you get it, you get like something. I
could
can't
see
remember
that's
which
a
company.
EP.
There's a cigar company that was running a sweepstake or something, and then basically you got to choose which team wins.
I can see that as an
Like
EP
what's your
thing where
final team
Drew
and which
State.
team wins, and then if you get it right, you get a prize or something like that.
I could only envision that from either EP or Drew.
I think it's EP because Drew, I probably won't even look at it. But I don't know any of the team. I don't know any of the statistics. So I can't even go like, I think this one's gonna win. I don't even know who I don't even know any of the name.
Yeah.
It's not my thing.
Only
Sports
person I
not my
knew
thing.
was about Usain Bolt and Michael Phelps.
Say that again?
Usain Bolt because he was the fastest runner, and then Michael Phelps was the fastest swimmer.
Sure.
Only,
But what
that's
about
all
the
I know.
rest?
I don't know anything else.
And I watch winter game more than I watch summer game.
I played the Sonic and Mario Olympic Games.
I didn't even play that game.
Mario.
Yeah, they every single time there was Olympics happening, they would do a Mario and a Sonic Olympic game. Winter, Japan, this, that, and that's how it was. I was a kid during the time, well, teenager during the time period.
Oh, Rick, don't go to Epic.
Don't go.
One ride is 170 minutes wait.
Damn. 3 hours. Almost 3 hours.
170-minute wait. And that's just to get to the front. It was hell. I wait for one ride that long, and after that, I did not wait for any rides. Like, I'm done.
There's no fast pass.
There is. The fast pass costs as much as the ticket to get in.
You could
Like $200-$300. And the limitation was that one pass can only allow you to go through one ride once.
fuck that shit.
Okay, not one ride. Each ride once.
Oh, each ride once. Okay. I mean,
So it's a $400 ticket.
you can afford it.
And they have another $200 on top of that.
You can afford it.
So the entire Epic, I went to 2 rides.
I am surprised that you did not do that because I know you don't like waiting.
Well, see, the first ride, it was like almost no wait. It was about 20-minute wait. So you walk the whole thing in 20 minutes. And the
You
other
like
one,
waiting, or does she mind?
Hmm?
Does she still like waiting, or does she mind?
well, she wanted to at least get on the most popular one. That's why we wait. So the entire thing in there was that. It was hell. I hate waiting in lines. People were like sitting on the ground. They're like, yeah, whatever. And they crawl forward. They crawl forward. When they move, they just crawl forward. They don't even bother standing up. And the way they had it set up is so that you think you're very close. You're at one corner, right? No. Inside is like looping each corner. And then if you go to the next quarter, you loop again. You go to the next quarter, you loop again. When you finally get to the door, you go in there, there's another place that has multiple loop. And once you get to another room, you think you're done. You see the end of that door, you go into that door, another room.
Motherfuckers love me, man.
This is why I don't go to Texas anymore. The bus. Why you had to
There you
pick it
go.
up?
What?
Why you had to pick it up?
Because he doesn't. There's a
He's on
complaint
me.
bothering him.
They freaking fly on me, and they're like little stupid bugs.
No, that's it. Because you picked it up and you let it go. That's why you came back. You're like, psh, give him like a, make that bug fly Supersonic speed.
Yeah. If they hit me, I'll grab it and I'll fucking chunk it at the floor.
No, if
And
it's
you
on
hear
the arm, you give him that, make it go sonic boom, it'll never come back.
It's like, wee!
Hmm.
They're. Sometimes I think about what the bug is thinking when they hang on for dear life on your car.
Oh yeah.
Because they could have flied away. They don't. They just hang on dear life.
They have to. They're like, oh shit, oh shit. Ah!
I don't get it. Sometimes I don't get it. Just another day. All right, so 11 o'clock. Make sure Saturday is the show that you want to jump on. Saturday is the show that you want to jump on because you get to see Michael. Not Michael Herclock, but Michael Wells. Trust me,
Little guy.
you'd rather see Michael Wells than Michael Herclock. Because if it's Michael Herclock, you'll hear nothing but For Real Takeover. We have had that before. All right. So Saturday is the show you want to be. Sunday, Espinosa in the public chat room. If you haven't known what the public chat has been posted right there, right now. Public chat room. You want to watch reviews that has not been posted? It's in Patreon. If you find a good cigars, ITS. Anyway, so that will be it for tonight. I will see you guys Saturday, and those people who did not finish your cigar can go to the Discord.
Yep. Half them in the pack.
By the way, I'm glad you guys didn't coin check me last 2 Wednesdays because I didn't fucking have them on me.
Oh shit!
All right, now I know.
Now I remember to grab it out of my car with my lighter and cutter.
I thought you always have it in your pocket.
No. Oh, actually, yeah, I do. I do have the card one in my wallet.
Like, for those people who doesn't know, like, every time he jumps into a lounge, the first thing he's trying to break the table with a coin.
Yeah.
Anyways, have a good night, everybody. I'll see you guys Saturday.
All right. Peace.